Hey guys, Ryan here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the new meta for Season 3 of Warzone after the recent patch. And at the end of this video, I'm even going to have a nice, beautiful one-shot sniper build that you can just take with you and just start bopping kids. But let's begin with the number one class I believe in the entire game right now, and this is probably going to be a TAC 56 paired with either a VASNEV 9K, an MP5, or maybe something like the Bass P. But when you look at the TAC 56, it was already really good before this patch, but they just nerfed the RPK, they just nerfed the Hemlock, and they actually buffed this thing. Now, one thing I've noticed with a lot of the patches, even if they say they buffed a gun or nerfed a gun, this doesn't usually mean its place in the meta changes all that much. But I think with this gun, I think we're going to see the TAC 56 become the new meta, and I'm going to show you the build I use for it, and I'm also going to show you the build of the VASNEV I think you should probably pair it with. Now, according to the patch notes, the MP5 and the VASNEV were both nerfed themselves, and they received a little bit reduced headshot damage. But because those were the only major changes, I really don't think those are going to shift too much in the meta. I think what's going to happen is I think guns like the MX9 and the Bass P are going to be now way more viable than before. We're going to have a pretty healthy meta combo, and I think a lot of it's going to come down to personal preference. Between the Vel 46, the MP5, the VASNEV, the Bass P, and even the MX9, I think all are great viable options, and anyone can be used, and you can even throw things like the Hurricane in there as well. So let's move on to the second class, and this is going to be the STB556 with an MP5. So the STB556 received massive buffs in this latest patch, and I think this is the reason why it's going to be meta now. Now, I think this thing is going to compete with the likes of even the old Hemlock, the M4. I think it's going to be good. I don't think this is going to outright be the meta. I do think the TAC 56 might be better. It is tough to predict these things, I have to admit that. But I do think that on the very first day, the first couple days, if you want to run this STB, you're going to have a ton of success, and you are not going to be missing out on pretty much anything, because I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be a monster. This damage on this gun is absolutely absurd. It pretty much has the damage of an SMG in a lot of ways, but now it's going to be usable at long ranges. When you just factor in all these things, this makes it almost a no-brainer to at least try, in my opinion. Now, the gun I would pair it up with is any of the SMGs I mentioned earlier, but for me, in my eyes, in my playstyle, the Lockman Sub, or the MP5 as I call it, and everyone else probably should call it, that's the SMG I'm going to use. Now, the SMG build I have for this Lockman is not necessarily meant for the most aggressive players. This has low recoil. Now, the MP5 I use has more mobility, it has better ADS speeds, it has better sprint to fire times, but it comes with a lot more recoil. This is meant as a more hybrid build. It has good mobility, it has good ADS speeds, it has everything you'd want in an SMG, but it also has pretty decent recoil control, and it doesn't have as crazy recoil control as per se something like my build, which actually has a ton of recoil I doubt a lot of people could control themselves. So the other thing I really want to make clear here when talking about the Lockman MP5 is if you have a preferred SMG that you like to use, or maybe even something like the Chimera, the AR, then use that. If there's something you enjoy more than something I recommend, then just use it. But let's move into the thing I want to talk about the most, the sniper class, guys. So one-shot snipers are back. I am someone who loves sniping. I love talking about sniper supports, and I cannot wait for sniping to be meta. And right here is going to be your sniping class, except there's one key thing I have to talk about. You have to change to explosive rounds. Do not use the incendiary rounds, use explosive rounds. That's my bad, a little mishap, a little mistake, but you have to use explosive rounds if you want to get a one-shot headshot. Now, the key thing with my build is a good focus on bullet velocity, but also making sure it has good ADS speed so you can still use it aggressively, you can still use it in the mid-range, and you're going to really experience the nice, juicy benefit of having that one-shot sniper in your back pocket. I can't explain to people how excited I am for the return of one-shot snipers, even though I am a little iffy about what it means for game balance design and yada yada yada. Regardless though, this is my sniper support I also use with my sniper, and this is the Vel 46. Now, there's a ton of different options for sniper supports, and I'm going to have a sniper support dedicated video because I'm telling you, there are literally like 4 to 5 great S tier options for sniper supports, and I want to talk about all of them. So pretty much the main thing you have to realize with this class is, guys, while I do think this is the meta right now, check back on this channel in 2 weeks for the updated sniper class, the best sniper supports, and everything in between. I want to thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I hope you guys are loving this new season of Warzone. I hope you guys enjoy this quick little meta rundown in 5 minutes or less. I mean, it was actually, right around 5 minutes. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the season. If you want to watch me live, go to kick.tv or kick.com, whatever it is, and look up I Am Ryan YouTube. It's a YT at the end. I'm going to put it down in the description. But if you want to watch educational streams live, go to that, give it a follow, and I'm going to be streaming probably late evenings. Hopefully you'll just see me there. Anyways, guys, it's been Ryan. I hope you have a good day. Peace.